Hello my Storytimers and welcome back to Storytime with Sarah Ann. Stories for children. Are we ready for another spooky adventure? Got my little friend Pumpkin. Today we're going to read The Day I Met a Monster. If you have a copy, go and grab it and we can read along together. We have our listeners ready? Let's go. The Day I Met a Monster by Stephanie Moss. Best friends come in all different shapes and sizes. One day, I met a monster. He jumped out and said, "Boo!" "Hello," I said calmly. "I'm Sally. Who are you?" He smiled a cheeky grin and wiped away some monster drool. Then, before I knew it, the monster followed me to school. He got me into trouble when I took my spelling test. I got one answer right, but he ruined all the rest. He hid under the table and ate noisily at lunch. The monster was so messy, chewing loudly, munch, munch, crunch, munch. By the afternoon, I had really had enough. He made my teacher angry by going through her stuff. When it was time for ballet, I was sure that he would quit. But whoever knew that monsters could do a perfect split? Not me. "Help!" I cried to Lily when I was at her house to play. "Oh, the monster I met this morning, it won't seem to go away." The monster jumped onto the table when it was time for tea. I couldn't help but yell out at him, "Please stop following me." It was all getting too much. The monster was everywhere. I was close to screaming and then tearing out my hair. That night, as I sat in bed, I knew I needed to have a plan. I have to get rid of this monster, I thought, any way I can. I introduced him to my brother. They'll be best friends for sure. But when the monster broke his toys, he wouldn't play with him anymore. I thought I'd try the dog instead, as they both slobber and smell. Ooh. But the monster gobbled up his dinner, so Smudge grew tired of him as well. After those disasters, he did more than follow me round. The monster stomped his feet and then dragged his knuckles on the ground. He threw smelly stuff everywhere. He dug holes in the road. One day, he got so angry, I thought he might explode. Uh-oh. So I sat down with the monster, and as I looked into his eyes, he said his first words to me, and it took me by surprise. "I don't want to scare anyone," he said, "like other monsters do. The only person I've made friends with in a while, Sally, is you." Oh. This whole time, he hadn't scared me. I hadn't even heard him roar. Then I saw the other monsters. I'd never felt so lucky before. "I'm so sorry, monster," I said. "I didn't understand." Then I leaned towards him and took him by the hand. Monster jumped up in the air and he grinned his toothy smile. Then he grabbed me in the biggest hug I'd had in quite a while. Now we are the best of friends. Monster never feels sad. In fact, Monster is the most fun friend I think I've ever had. The end. Oh, I love that story. Little girl and monster becoming best friends. What a lovely way to end the story. That's all we have time for today at Storytime with Sarah Ann and Pumpkin. Thanks for listening. See you all again soon. Bye for now.